Peace and love, class. Hi, my name is Jessica Hill, and today I'll be presenting my project on generativity and life satisfaction. In this project, I will be defining the definition of generativity and how it applies to my life and how it shapes the way we view others and all that is around us. Generativity. Defining generativity is a desire in the effort to give back to others. Usually, it involves teaching, guiding, mentoring, and leaving a legacy. It also is about contributing beyond oneself, which would be myself, and others, and creating a lasting impact. I'm a beautiful mom of a 2-year-old son, and I often think about when it comes time for me to want to leave a legacy, or when it's no longer my time to be here on earth, of what it is and the impact that I want to leave for my son. Was she nice? Was she kind? Was she sweet? Was she loving? Was she nurturing? Those things are important to me, so I try to express that through my line of work, or even when it just comes to parenting myself with my beautiful son. Theories of generativity. There are several theories of generativity. Erik Erikson describes it as a central conflict in the middle of adulthood. Generativity versus stagnation. McAdams explains on this by talking on how we weave generativity into our own life stories. Personally, Erikson's theory resonates with myself the most because, as I expressed, I am a mother, I am also a coach, a teacher, and a mentor. So these allow me to contribute to something larger than myself. The role of the culture when it comes to the importance of generativity. Gender roles, religion, and education can influence how we give back to others. For example, religion often emphasizes on community service and compassion, while education provides opportunity to mentor and to teach. These cultural influences can shape our values and our sense of responsibilities to others that are around us. When it came to my own personal generativity assessment, I seen a lot of things and I was able to reflect on those. My scores suggested a very high level of generativity, which makes sense considering my life experiences from parenting my own son, coaching. I'm also a personal trainer as well, so that contributes to my sense of purpose and legacy, as well as being a teacher in my current career choice. Personal traits and generativity. Personal traits also influence generativity. My personal empathy and my agreeableness helps me to connect with others while keeping me constant in mentoring and guiding. Openness helps me to be creative in finding ways to give back. And these traits shape how I interact with others and the actions that I take. Currently, I demonstrate generativity through several roles within my own personal life. Parenting my own child has taught me patience and responsibility. Coaching lacrosse has allowed me as a mentor to build leadership skills in young athlete, whether that is male or female. As a personal trainer, I'm also able to help my clients achieve their own personal health goals, and as well as me being a middle school teacher at the moment, it helps me to help my students to learn, memorize, and to reach their educational goals, which also all are reflections of generative behavior. Looking forward to the future of generativity within my own personal life and career, I want to maintain that. My goal is to become a sports psychologist while focusing on athletic development, both mentally and physically. I also want to start a community garden where I can teach education classes while uplifting the youth in my community. These plans that I have for my future reflect on my desire to give back. While maintaining my generativity and growing within that, I plan on learning and working on myself. Who am I if I'm not working on myself? I also want to strengthen my patience, especially when it comes to parenting. And I'm a single parent, I may have to mention. I'm a single parent by myself, so learning to have patience when it comes to working full-time, being a coach, being a mom, being a teacher, and also making time for schoolwork because I'm a full-time student, it's a lot. So all of these things that I have take into consideration of how much practice that I do practice when it comes to having patience. I also want to continue to make community service and make mentoring essential in my life, and all while staying connected to my faith and my values. In conclusion, generativity is about more than just personal success. It's about what we pass on to others. It enhances life satisfaction by giving us meaning and purpose. I encourage you all to reflect on your own generative roles and think about how you can contribute to others. Thank you so much for listening. Bye, guys.